In 2021, with the publication of the ESA Agenda 2025, ESA confirmed its commitment to improving the sustainability and social responsibility of space activities by contributing to the objectives of climate neutrality. This is why ESA is joining international efforts to take actions by decreasing the environmental footprints of its own activities through the program called ESA Green Agenda. A 2019 baseline for ESA's greenhouse gas, GHG, emissions has been established in accordance with the GHG Protocol Standard, an internationally recognized standard for carbon accounting at organizational level. The objective of the ESA GHG assessment is to provide an overview of the GHG emissions for which ESA is responsible and on which it depends. The ESA GHG assessment has therefore been designed to identify actions at the level of ESA and the European space sector. In order to define ESA's perimeter, the 8 main ESA sites, along with the European Spaceport, CSG, in French Guiana, and the space tracking stations were included in the study. In total, they represent around 99% of ESA's surface area. Data collection was carried out for 2019 and involved a number of ESA stakeholders, from facilities management to human resources and finance. The 2019 baseline has been established for Scope 1, Scope 2, and all of Scope 3, with the exception of downstream activities, for which a parallel study started in 2023 and is still underway in 2024. Scope 1 refers to direct emissions linked to energy consumption. Scope 2 refers to indirect emissions linked to energy consumption in majority electricity. Scope 3 refers to all other indirect emissions that occur in the upstream and downstream activities of an organization. In total, the 15 emissions categories of the GHG Protocol Standard were taken into account in the baseline assessment. Given the specific nature of ESA, a specific methodology for emissions linked to the categories purchase of goods and services and capital assets has been developed in order to reduce uncertainty as much as possible and to take into account the specific characteristics of the space sector. This methodology is constantly being refined in order to better define the actions to be taken with regard to the supply chain. ESA GHG Assessment 2019 accounts for 1,285 kilotons of CO2 equivalent in 2019. 86% of ESA's greenhouse gas (GHG) emissions in 2019 are generated by industrial activities associated to the conception, definition, development, and in-orbit delivery of space systems. It is therefore essential to reduce the environmental footprint of space programs. Thanks to the 2019 baseline, we are working on actions planned at 2 different levels. Cross-cutting categories actions. These are ESA's on-site actions. They can be quick-win or medium-term actions that directly involve ESA workforce on-site. Examples include ESA's energy reduction strategy, business travel guidelines, and the car-sharing service. Core business actions. These refer to long-term actions that concern all European space actors. They include, for example, the introduction of systematic eco-design and life-cycle thinking into programs, as well as the development of key environmental expertise. In order to assess progress towards the targets, ESA's GHG assessment will be carried out annually. A carbon accounting tool is currently being implemented and will be used for the first time as part of the 2023 Carbon Report. Our collective efforts will shape a greener future for our organization and the world around us. Thank you for being part of this transformative journey.